All right, so am I a hack, a dickhead, and a glory hound? Last night I was told I was. Our team is working on a very complicated HUD deal where there's a lien on the property because the garage was converted and HUD won't do the repairs. Our team of agents spoke with the loan officer because the loan officer was trying to go around their back and negotiate directly with the listing agent regarding extensions, even though HUD doesn't do extensions. And they tried to explain to him that, hey, please work through us. We represent the buyer on that stuff. And it really makes it difficult for us to help our client if you're going around us. He did not like that, especially coming from a woman. I can tell you that was kind of the tone I was getting. So long story short, I jumped on the phone with him. I listened to him for 15 minutes as he told me how he's the most amazing loan officer, real estate broker, and title person. He's been doing it since 1970. And, you know, he knows more than the rest of the world about everything. And he particularly did not like the women telling him that he should focus on his part of the loan, which was getting the appraisal done in the timeline needed. And he said he was not going to order the appraisal because he didn't want his client to risk losing a $500 or $600. Well, I said, how about you just go ahead and cover the cost of the appraisal yourself, because about half the loan officers seem to do that anyway, and that would solve that problem. And that really set him off against me, and it ended up leading him to saying that he owns his own company and he does what he wants whenever he wants, and he's going to recommend that his client cancel. And ultimately he said that I was a hack, a dickhead, and he said he watched my social media and that I'm a glory hound. He then kind of hung up, right? So then I had to call the buyer and I explained the buyer's options, right? He could move forward and try to get the city to move their lien to second position, get a contractor bid, and ultimately have the lender be in first position, use that contractor bid for an escrow holdback so that the work could be done after close of escrow, or we could go ahead and cancel. Ultimately, all we were looking for here is partnering, right? We need to be able to partner with our lenders. We need them to work with us. We need them to meet the timelines in the contract and then let us know what they need from us so that we can get that from the sellers. So at the end of the day, the question to you is, am I a hack, a dickhead, and a glory hound? You tell me.